Former President Donald Trump is all but certain to become the Republican nominee for president after nearly sweeping Super Tuesday states.
His remaining rival, Nikki Haley, announced today that she is ending her bid. CBS News' Natalie Brand is live for us from the White House with more about what led to this campaign suspension and also what's next for the GOP. Good afternoon, Natalie.
Hi, Marie. Jim, good to be with you. What we are looking at is what would be the first rematch between a sitting president and a former president in more than a century. We are entering into what will be a very long general election campaign season, and political analysts say across both campaigns, across both candidates, there are some warning signs about levels of support.
The time has now come to suspend my campaign.
Nikki Haley made history as the first woman to win 2 GOP presidential primary contests, but it wasn't enough to slow former President Donald Trump's march to the nomination.
I said I wanted Americans to have their voices heard. I have done that. I have no regrets. And although I will no longer be a candidate, I will not stop using my voice for the things I believe in.
Haley, Trump's former UN ambassador, stopped short of endorsing him. Her campaign says there remains a large block of Republican primary voters expressing deep concerns about the former president.
It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the votes of those in our party and beyond it who did not support him. And I hope he does that.
CBS News exit polling from North Carolina shows most Haley voters are not committed to supporting the GOP nominee. She attracted independents like Donna Patterson.
I told my friends, if Nikki drops out, I'm voting for Mickey Mouse. I don't like either one.
As President Biden and former President Trump prepare for a general election rematch, both campaigns will be trying to win over Haley's supporters.
We have a great Republican Party with tremendous talent, and we want to have unity, and we're going to have unity. And it's going to happen very quickly.
The Biden campaign acknowledges national polling shows it will be a close race, but says Super Tuesday confirmed Trump has not expanded his appeal beyond his base and argues 10% of voters or more remain undecided.
The Biden campaign in a statement says it has a place for Haley's supporters, but I spoke to one of them this afternoon after Haley's announcement. She said she and others are talking about potential third-party candidates. Now, Haley, before Super Tuesday, said she would not consider running as an independent or on the No Labels political group ticket. That group has been talking about potentially running a ticket, and they say they will be meeting on Friday to discuss next steps. Jim, Marie?
Natalie Brand live for us at the White House. Natalie, thank you.
Donald Trump's lawyers are requesting a new trial in the E. Jean Carroll defamation case. They argue the judge in the trial wrongly restricted Trump from defending himself while on stand. At the same time, Trump's lawyers are asking for a discount in the $83 million judgment awarded to Carroll. They say the amount is much higher than other verdicts in similar cases. Trump had been ordered to pay Carroll for defaming the writer in 2019 after she came forward with accusations that Trump sexually assaulted her.